This is Fresh Boy Production.
What is going on, everybody? This is Coach Coleman, Jesse Coleman, and you are now checking into Breakthrough Blueprint, the podcast. Again, this is another segment of overtime going into my journal. And today I went through my journal and I looked at a section in there where I was talking about what am I saying to myself? A lot of times we are our own worst critics in every aspect of our life. And what are the things we're saying to ourselves? So, what is our self talk? And a lot of times I ask people, like, if somebody on the street came up to you and said the things you are saying to yourself, you will punch them in the face. And I'm just being honest. So, we have to think about what are we saying to ourselves? What is the self talk we're giving us? And we have to make sure we are giving ourselves grace. We have to make sure that we are not beating ourselves down because we think we should be at a certain level, or we think we should be in better shape, or we think we should be a better this or better that. Yes, we can always get better. Yes, we can always grow. But coming from the mindset and we are just doing this bullshit to ourselves where we're constantly beating ourselves up. So a segment from my journal, when we talk about self-talk and what are we saying to ourselves, we have to reframe and switch to things that we are thinking and that we are saying. A big part of that is negativity is so easy to latch on to and to hold on to that we kind of push the positive things away. Even think about some of the circles you are in where you may be scared to share the positive stuff that you're going through because you feel people are going to think that you feel like you're better than them or things like that. So you're more inclined to share negative things, or you're more inclined to think negative things. And even that thought there of thinking, hey, if I share this win with them, they're going to look at me a certain way. So I want us to reframe what we're saying to ourselves. What is that self talk? And for me, I do a lot of self talk when I'm out jogging or working out. More so when I'm out running and jogging. Chicago's been cold lately. Again, 5, 6, 7 degree weather, and I have to give myself that self talk. And if we're talking about my journal, and if we're talking about the things that I tell myself to pump myself up, it's affirmation. I used to be one of those people that didn't think affirmations were big, but now I live by affirmations. What am I saying to myself? What is that self talk? What am I putting in my brain? Because again, our subconscious mind doesn't know what's real or what's fake. So if we put the negative thoughts in, if we think those negative things, we're going to start to believe that and we're going to start living in that. Perfect example. Think about when you have a call for something like that and you start thinking yourself sick. And I know I'm not the only one guilty of that, where it's like, okay, throat feeling a little funny. Man, I just sneezed 1 or 2 times. Oh, damn, I'm getting sick. And then I start thinking myself sick. So why don't we reframe that and why don't we think ourselves healthy? Why don't we rethink ourselves as a positive person? Why don't we think ourselves as somebody that's going to be successful in any area of our life? Because those are the things that we're telling ourselves. Those are the things that we're saying. We're giving ourselves that self talk. So again, going back to my journal, um, and I'll share some of my affirmations, and I'll share some of the things I tell myself when I am out there running, when I'm out working out. If I'm not working out with my friend and I'm working out by myself, having these conversations with myself, even the conversations I have with myself to get me pumped up, ready to go when I'm teaching the class or when I'm going into a coaching session with somebody. So one of the big things is, and it may sound corny, and again, I want to share all of this with you all, but I give myself that self talk, like, let's go, big dog, you got this. They don't believe in you. They're counting you out. Forget what they say. You a dog. You know what you got to do. Another mile, 1 foot in front of the other. Let's go. You're strong. You're powerful. You are him. Can't nobody hold a candlelight to you. You do what you do and you do it well. And those are the things that self talk I give myself when I'm working out or I'm running. And then just in my journal, just giving myself that affirmation, having that self-talk with me, writing it down. Because another way for us to really internalize things is that we not only verbalize it out loud, but we write it down. So now we're saying it, we're seeing it, and we're feeling it. So when I write down, I'm like, I am strong, I am powerful, I am healthy, I am the best version of myself. I am a more logical thinker and more logical reactor than I am reactive from emotions. So I'm not going to react from emotions, I'm going to react from logic. I am a great father, I am a great coach, I'm a great speaker. I am someone that pours into people and help them live the best version of their self, become the best version of their self so they can live the best life possible. These are things that I tell myself because, again, our subconscious mind does not know what is real and what's fake. And if we sell ourselves negative bullshit, that is what we're going to start feeling. We're going to start eternalizing that. We're going to start showing up that way. And then when we start showing up that way, our energy is off. And then people don't even want to be around us because we're giving off that negative energy. So again, what are you telling yourself? What are you telling yourself about your relationships? What are you telling yourself about your health and fitness? Not only physically, but mentally. What are we telling ourselves about our business? What are we telling ourselves about being a friend? What are we telling ourselves about being a parent? Yes, we're going to slip up. Yes, we're going to go through things. But again, we have to give ourselves grace where we're not living in that. We accept it, we go through it, and we keep it moving. We don't live in the negativity. We're going to speak positivity. We're going to speak positive things in our life. We're going to tell ourselves what it is we need to tell ourselves to become what we need to become. So again, this is Coach Coleman, Jesse Coleman, and you are checking into Breakthrough Blueprint Overtime. A look into my journal. And I want to leave you all with this. If you wouldn't accept things from a stranger, of them telling you things, don't accept it from yourself. Another part of that is your best friend. No, let's take it even further. If you have kids, if your kids came to you and said the things to themselves, the things that you say to yourself, if your kids came to you and said those exact words to you, that they're feeling that about themselves, how would you react? You would not accept that. You would not let them have those thoughts. So we have to stop having those thoughts ourselves. Change your environment, change the way you're thinking, change the things that you absorb and the things you're letting in. We have to give ourselves grace. We can't beat ourselves down. What are you saying to yourself? What is that self talk? Stand in the mirror when you wake up in the morning and tell them, I am a bad bee. I am strong. I am powerful. I am the best. I can do whatever I put my mind to. People may think this corny, but they're so quick to put negative things into their mind and say negative things that they think positivity is corny. Positivity is not corny. Positivity is what's going to get us to get through those negative times. It's going to get us through those hard times. And even like my hat, it says "Stay positive AF." Pretty sure you know what the AF mean. So we're going to stay positive. We're going to keep rocking. We're going to keep rolling. If you need somebody to help hold you accountable to that, get one of your friends, get a coworker, get your kids, get your spouse to say, hey, in the morning, I want us to share positive things about one another so we can have a powerful day. Write it down, say it out loud, read it, internalize that. What are you saying to yourself? Again, this is Coach Coleman, Jesse Coleman. I can't wait to rock with you all on the next episode of Breakthrough Blueprint, the podcast where we're going to help you tap into your full potential. And I am out. Peace.
Fresh